Prabhavati, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics at Kailash Mans College, Nangavelli. So, just we have discussed about the topic is general formation of physics, law of motions. So, first of all, what is the law? So, in our day-to-day life, just using physics law. For example, motions. So, motion is for one object is move to one directions to another directions. That is known as motions. Then mass in kilometers. So, for example, if every person just move on walking per kilometer and distance. Next is distance of meter. So, distance of meter is close to 1 meter in 40 inches. Then second image is a basic quantity formulations and complex unit for short time period. So how to use it in physics? So first of all, the quantity is measured to velocity. The velocity is the distance between time and complex unit is m by s. So m for mass and s for seconds. So it is used for short times. It does not use for short time period. So next one is accelerations. So what is the accelerations? So acceleration is based on velocity dependent on time. For example, m by s square. So for mass and second. So second means the first second is based on another second of seconds. Then for force. So force is only based upon three quantities. So in this quantity have used in Newton's law. What is the Newton's law? So Newton's law is based on three principles. First principle is Newton's first law. Second principle is Newton's second law. Third is Newton's third law. Then for work and energy. So work and energy is only based force and distance. Force and distance. It mentioned kilogram, meter square and seconds. And short time period for joule seconds. Then for pressure, the pressure is only used for force and area. Then force. For example, if any object move to one distance to another distance, that is known as force. So, and this place is called area. Next is we have measuring electrical units. Just day-to-day life, just we use in electrical measurement. For example, current, volt, amps, for etc. So in this experiment, only used and measuring things of measurement units. For example, charge. The charge formation is I. So and units is coulomb. In this coulomb used for short time work C. Then current. So current is charge per time. So this charge per time is used for coulomb per second, and its unit is ampere second. So third one is a very important. So in mainly current used to voltage. The voltage is V equal to IR. So I for current, R for resistance. So the resistance is basic complicated of volt. Then for resistance. So the resistance is R equal to V by I. So V for volt, I for resistance. So resistance is used for ampere. And loss of calculated by ohms. So ohms for 0.1 to 100 millions of ohms. Then for electrical field. So only electrical field, it depends on voltage per distance. So in this voltage and distance of units V by M. V for voltage, M for meter. Newton's first law. So example is gravity. So gravity is one of the most apparent force in our daily experience. That is known as gravity. The gravity is always attractive and never repulsive force. That is attractive and never repulsive force in all earth particles. So next is the law included by Newton's F gravity equal to Gm divided by r square, where m is mass of Earth. So m is the mass of Earth. Then r is the distance. G is adjust constant. The constant value of gravity is 9.8. So next is acceleration due to gravity. So the acceleration due to gravity is the evolvement of Earth is 9.8. Gravity on Earth's surface. The gravity on Earth's surface is the product of Gm for Earth. Gm for is the gravity of mass. So in this mass have also been support the 1 kg of full gravity in weight. Then next pressure and density. Pressure is the force per unit area. It measures Newton meter square. Density is mass per volume, measured kilogram meter. For kilogram is thousands of kilograms. For example, water, and 1.3 kilogram is for example air. Then 3,300 kilometer is the rocket. Next, pressure and density. So pressure and density is mostly used in concept of every physics concept. The pressure is uploading of energies, and density is it measure of pressure density. So density is given as rho. The rho value is 1.3. So first that is known as gravity, density and pressure. So first of all, first time in classes the physics is used in Newton's law and gravity and pressure and volume and energy. So thank you so much.